A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed Aftersought. Also, welcome to Glowtown. Well, there's quite a big population in terms of glow-in-the-dark blasters, but have you ever had one that kind of just glows in the dark whenever you just press a little button here? The button here is on the back of the grip, so of course, let's just say that the Elite Glowshot is quite an example when it comes to having a fully glowing blaster. A shell that's semi-translucent, but also can glow in the dark. Okay. So the performance-wise, based on the Glowshot's firing, I don't know if you probably noticed, but I just saw that dart go down range, and it just went spiraling like that. So that's kind of finicky with this, and quite honestly, ergonomics are another story. Look at how small the grip is. You can't make this up. I mean, look at that. My fifth finger has no way of staying in contact with the others on the same grip. It can sometimes slip off, which is a new thing. So you know what? I'll pretty much use Drac Thalassa's patented technique of, well, holding it like this, with the index finger pretty much going on the side of the blaster like this. And Drac has done it plenty of times during most reviews where the grip is too small to handle with such large hands. So, but you know what? This is still a pretty basic blaster. It features the same old priming rod in the back and pulling the trigger to fire it. But you know what? I've actually tested out the little invisible thing going down the fur, and in case you're not familiar with it, then well, let's go ahead and simply test it out. Yeah, kind of like a machine pistol in a way. Really small, yet highly effective in terms of rate of fire, but I really do kind of like this green color though, based on the usage of translucent plastic, because after all, it only takes 2 AAA batteries to be able to power on the glowing lights on the inside. So they're little LEDs that basically light up the inside of the blaster's green translucent shell. But other than that, the dark color, I don't really know how that contrasts pretty well, because if you look at the back of the grip, it's kind of like regular colored black plastic being buried underneath the green plastic, which I don't know how that makes sense or whatnot, or what that's supposed to do, but I can't really seem to make sense of it, because there's just not a whole lot here that I would have left to talk about this. It's a glow-in-the-dark blaster that basically glows only when you press on this. But it can also glow some darts as well. Especially if you hold this down long enough and you have a glow-in-the-dark Elite dart or whatnot, then you can basically have the dart glow before you fire. So, yeah. That blaster's pretty basic. I probably don't have much gripes here to talk about it, but it's not really a good blaster by far because of its ergonomics and the like, because once again, has that little hump right there in the grip. So, although this time I can more comfortably fit my middle finger on it without it like being hurt by the hump in there. So at least they got that done a little better there compared to that of at least one other blaster I've already talked about thus far. Yeah. So other than all of these other little things, it's a really small size, which kind of has to go ahead and sacrifice their ergonomics a bit. I really don't have much else to say about it in a bad way, but more likely in a good way. It's a glow-in-the-dark blaster with some optional light-up systems on it. Except, I don't really know. This just kind of gets in the way a little bit. Not to make it uncomfortable or whatnot, but if you hold the grip hard enough, you'll just keep shining the light around, and you might kill the battery power from it. A little bit of it, to say the least. But other than that, that's pretty much it that I got to talk about the Glowshot in general. And I will have plenty of others to talk about here, so stay tuned for more on that. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.